Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 adventure activities in Iceland for your next trip.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at some of the most thrilling excursions to consider adding to your Iceland itinerary, ensuring that it's a trip you never forget. Number 10. Paragliding. In recent years, Iceland has been experiencing a major tourism boom. While this unique country has a lot to offer in terms of culture, there's no denying that its surreal and diverse landscapes collectively serve as its greatest selling point. And what better way to appreciate them than with an aerial view? With nothing between you and the rugged natural wonders of Iceland as you soar hundreds of feet, you feel a rush of adrenaline and the wind against your face. Securely harnessed to an expert paraglider, however, all you have to do is enjoy the ride and make the most of your time in the sky. The two most popular paragliding destinations in Iceland are Vik on Iceland's southern coast and the greater Reykjavik area. The former boasts black sand beaches and glaciers, while the latter offers views of lava fields, craters and Icelandic moss. Number 9. Helicopter touring. Whatever part of Iceland you want to see, there's a helicopter tour that can take you there. As thrilling as it is to see Iceland from a paraglider's perspective, a helicopter tour allows you to fly higher and for longer, giving you a more complete picture of the rugged magnificence of the landscape. This is your chance to see the country exactly as advertised. Depending on your budget, tours last anywhere from 50 minutes to 2.5 hours, including landings at points of interest depending on the specific excursion. Even the helicopter tours at the more affordable end of the spectrum make for an unforgettable experience, offering a bird's eye view of Reykjavik, complete with a summit landing in the surrounding mountains. For those looking for something truly epic, consider a multi-hour fire and ice tour that includes glaciers, waterfalls, hot springs and coastal views. Number 8. Whale watching. One of the most budget-friendly excursions on our list today, this particular activity gives you a chance to get up close and personal with giants. Departing from Reykjavik, the typical whale watching tour lasts anywhere between 2 and 3.5 hours. Humpback whales are the most common species sighted, but the water along Iceland's coast plays host to a wide array of sea creatures, not to mention some breathtaking views. Other animals that you're likely to spot include minke whales, orcas, harbour porpoises, and white-beaked dolphins. While these wildlife encounters are the primary draw, an experienced and knowledgeable tour guide makes all the difference. Reykjavik sailors aren't the only providers, but they get rave reviews and are known for their commitment to sustainable tourism that puts the well-being of whales first. Number 7. Quad biking. As anyone who's been to Iceland will tell you, this rugged nation's most awe-inspiring sights demand journeying off the beaten path. A quad bike rental is a great way to immerse yourself in the Icelandic wilderness for which the country is so famous. Some of the most popular quad excursions include the Hengith volcanic area and the Valley of Thousand Waters. There are a number of credible businesses offering quad biking rentals, but with over 15 years in operation, Safari Quad is Iceland's oldest and arguably most trusted. If a quad bike feels a bit too intimidating, consider renting a buggy instead. Just remember, off-roading is not an option in Iceland, so you're best off sticking with a guided tour that will ensure you stay on the right trails. Number 6. HELI-BIKING. Helicopters don't just offer travellers a unique vantage point from which to appreciate the Icelandic wilderness, they can also serve as your launchpad for a pulse-pounding outdoor adventure that drops you into the very thick of it. This activity is not for the faint of heart, but for the experienced mountain biker, conquering a volcano is too unique an opportunity to pass up. A helicopter drops you off at the summit of the Hengith volcano. From there, it's all downhill, and we mean that in the best possible way. Heli-biking on Hengith combines a unique environment, remarkable geological sights, and a great blend of exhilarating and technical trails. Hengith is still active, and though it hasn't erupted in some 2,000 years, the hot springs, fumaroles, and lava fields you'll be navigating are a constant reminder of the geothermal activity of the area. Number 5. Rafting. Thrilling and appropriate for all ages, rafting is a family-friendly activity that will give you a whole new appreciation for the power of nature. Your rafting journey begins not far below Gullfoss, Iceland's most famous waterfall. In a narrow gorge 105 feet below the torrent of glacial water, you and your fellow rafters will be navigating on a roughly 4 to 7 hour odyssey. You'll be treated to an ever-changing tapestry of beautiful Icelandic scenery as you journey along the mighty river, and some segments of the waterway feel downright serene. and in some parts, don't be surprised if you're encountering some dicey waters. For those who aren't afraid of heights or the cold, there's even an opportunity to do some cliff jumping. Number 4. Caving. As fascinating as Iceland is, there's a whole other world of wonder below the surface just waiting to be discovered. The country is a land of both ice and fire, and the interplay between the two has given birth to fascinating subterranean structures, including both ice caves and lava tunnels. The Crystal Ice Cave, or Sapphire Ice Cave as it's commonly known, is utterly breathtaking, and we're not talking about the cold. The colour of this densely compressed ice is stunning. The Katla Ice Cave, created by the volcano with which it shares its name, is another must visit. For something totally different, consider booking a tour of the lava tunnel located only 30 minutes away from Reykjavik. As you explore the mammoth subterranean space, it's hard to fathom that a volcanic eruption some 5,200 years ago served as the architect. Arctic Adventures, which also runs the aforementioned rafting experience, offers tours to all the aforementioned caves and lava tubes. Number 3. Glacier hiking. Hiking is a great way to explore a natural space and get some exercise while you're at it. Hiking a glacier, however, is no walk in the park. Iceland is home to the largest glacier in all of Europe. As you navigate this alien environment of black, white and blue, it's easy to understand why so many movies and television series have chosen to film here. The glacial landscape is a work of art, and in Iceland, there's no shortage of glaciers to explore. With crampons to help you dig into the icy surface and a guide to provide you with the context and instructions, this once-in-a-lifetime experience can be enjoyed by any reasonably active traveller regardless of hiking experience. A word to the wise though, do not forget to bring a camera. No amount of words can convey the experience of glacier hiking in Iceland. Number 2. Snorkeling. When people imagine themselves snorkeling, it's typically in a warm, tropical environment surrounded by colourful fish. While the chilly waters of Iceland might not sound as appealing, this snorkeling is unlike any other on Earth. The Silfra Rift, located in Thingvellir National Park, is a gap between the North American and Eurasian continental plates, and with nothing but a snorkel, dry suit, and mask, you can explore this otherworldly aquatic environment. The waters here are crystal clear, allowing for hundreds of feet of visibility as you navigate the Silfra's Hall, Cathedral, Big Crack, and Lagoon. Dive is TripAdvisor's top-rated tour operator in Reykjavik and is undeniably the country's most respected company when it comes to snorkeling. If you're feeling extra adventurous, they also offer scuba diving tours. Number 1. Snowmobiling. We're not going to mince words, this is how Iceland was meant to be explored. After all, it is Iceland, right? As you cruise through this winter wonderland, you'll be amazed by the places that these powerful motorcycle-like machines can carry you. Popular destinations to visit by snowmobile include ice caves and various glaciers. When snowmobiling, however, getting there is honestly half the fun. Are you a traveller that likes to go the extra mile? Then why not take your experience to the next level by signing up for a performance snowmobiling package? However you choose to approach it, snowmobiling your way through this incredible landscape will give you a whole new appreciation for winter and yet another reason to love Iceland.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.